Hello, this is a two-part orientation to World of Warcraft, creating your account and then getting started with questing. So this is mainly for people in my class, but anyone is welcome to watch this. Please note that the information here much of it will be specific to my students. Okay, and in the Moodle course I gave you a handout that says select the Sisters of Elune, and you will need to do that. For purposes of this video I'm selecting a different one because I want it to look empty and blank like you will have when you first start out. So after you click Sisters of Elune, you will go ahead and click OK. And you will have no characters, of course, and you will need to create new character on the right. And it will randomly give you a character right off the bat, which you don't necessarily have to accept. It may randomly give you an alliance character on the left. That's one of the two factions that you can be, or a horde character. And you are welcome to play a horde character in your own time, but for purposes of my class, you will need to create an alliance character. Okay, so if you've selected a horde, that's fine, but you will need an alliance character for my class. You have to be in the same faction, because we can't even communicate from alliance to horde because we're enemies. Horde and alliance are enemies with each other, so they can't even talk or do chat. So that's why we all have to pick the same. So depending on what package you purchased, you may or may not have all of these characters on the left. I'm going to click back now to the alliance and one of these characters. This is a female warlock. There's mage and hunter available. Hunters come with a pet that helps you kill. Warriors can wear heavier armor, and their role is to do tank, which means up close and personal fighting, whereas something like a mage does damage from a distance through her spells. Okay, so select anyone. You can read about it on the right. The race being a human, dwarf, night elf, and gnome, and so forth. That is the race, whereas a rogue or a paladin or a mage, that is the class. So read about it on the right. I want you to enjoy your character and the types of things it does. I always pick something that does damage from a distance because I don't like the up close and personal kind of fighting, so I always do a caster that throws spells, and I pick mages generally. Let's pick dwarf, mage, and I'm gonna be able to change her look now. I can either randomize by clicking the randomize button, and she'll just keep on getting different looks randomly, or I can actually deliberately select by clicking through the little arrows here, changing the face, changing the hairstyles. Okay, I can click and drag the screen to rotate it around and see how I like it. That's a very easy thing. Just left clicking and holding and dragging will turn her around. It will also turn my camera around when I'm actually in and playing the game. Hair color I can select through. Let's pick, oops, I can go back. I'll go black hair. I don't know about that hairstyle. That one's not bad. I like that. Okay. And piercings, let's see, she's got different earrings. Those are nice. Now she needs a name. So I can either type in a name here or randomly come up with a name. I want it to at least be pronounceable. Let's put an A on the end of that. Frenia. Okay, I like that. Frenia is our dwarf mage, and I'm going to go ahead and click accept. And then part 2 of the orientation will be a separate video, which will continue on in just a moment. So I'll see you in part 2.